Hey guys, I'm View It Dan.
And I'm Otaku Kent, and welcome to Random Talks, our podcast-like series. How are you, Dan?
I'm tired.
Same. I actually had a weekend off.
I worked a little bit yesterday, but that's because I chose to have some extra money.
You always do that.
Yeah, only when I need extra money, which is always. But we have a lot of stuff to talk about this week.
In other news, I got a new phone charger. It's wireless, it's solar powered, and it has a big light. Come on, Rick. Big light!
Turn that damn thing off! But, overall, we're happy we have some news now, so let's get on to it.
Yeah.
First up on the list is Nintendo left the Olympics.
Yeah.
Does that mean no more Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games?
No, that's not what that meant.
No.
So, there was supposed to be more of a Nintendo-themed presence at the opening ceremony. It turns out a couple months before the Olympics actually started, they backed out.
Nintendo did?
Yeah. No one really knows the reason why behind it, but speculation is that they didn't want to be tied to the degradation that comes with the Olympics leaving someplace, because it's usually pretty bad.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So it's not like one of the bad decisions to back out, like a couple times when Nintendo has done it.
Yeah.
This is actually one of the more, we rather feel safer.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Well, that's something there. Pokemon Snap.
We're getting 3 new courses in Pokemon Snap.
We're getting 2. Wait. 3.
One of them you're really tiny, and 2 of the other ones are original courses. So I'm excited.
One of the original course from the old Pokemon Snap with Charizard on there.
Yeah.
Just updated.
One thing I said I said to Jasmine, I said they released new Pokemon Snap courses. I ain't got time for this. Between work and trying to beat Skyward Sword HD.
Yeah. I just finished the third temple. I'm just like, oh, great. Now we gotta go back to here, back to there. I love the game. I really do. And I don't hate the motion controllers.
Hate the button controllers.
I really don't like the button controllers. That's just tricky as all hell. Especially if you're trying to turn the camera.
Yeah, you gotta hold L to turn the camera.
I ain't got no time for that. I just need here we go. But one problem is I have to reset that a little bit because it will go off a little bit. But like how Mario Galaxy was on the 3D Mario All-Stars. And I have no problem with that. But I'm trying to stab in the eye, and for some reason my shield goes up. Now, I don't know why, because, sword, shield. How is my shield going off if my sword is going this?
My theory is maybe when you're lunging forward, your other hand is moving as well.
That could be it. But then again, I do have the original controllers, so it has some drift on it. Need to get the updated ones that don't have the problem, do they?
There's some people who believe they still do. There's no real way to know.
Yeah. Next up, Animal Crossing.
We're actually... So, a while back we actually got a tweet saying, hey, this is happening with Animal Crossing. Yeah, And then underneath it was with another tweet. It's like, oh, by the way, a real new update is coming.
A new update?
A real new update.
Oh my goodness, what is it?
They didn't say.
Dang.
But it will be by the end of the year.
Well, hopefully it's a good update.
Yep.
Next up on the list, Pokemon coming to Netflix.
There are rumors and speculations that there's a live-action Pokemon series coming to Netflix. All I'm going to say is it better take place in the same universe that Detective Pikachu movie took place in.
Yes. And that the effects are the same as the movie, at least.
Yes.
For me, we talked about this before. I don't think we did a random cinema Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
I don't think so.
We probably should.
A little late for that.
We can still do it.
We'd have to rewatch it.
Yeah. But the one thing I had to say, even though the Pokemon did not look real on there, considering they're not real at all, the effects did not take away from the movie at all. It looked...
They gave them more realistic looks.
Yes. it wasn't like overpowered CGI. It's like, okay, not bad. They gave Snorlax fur. Okay, that's funny.
That makes sense.
They made Mewtwo bald. I think I would have liked a little more fur on that. It looks kind of less cat-like.
I mean...
But, that'd be kind of cool to see Pokemon, because we always have some of the series on there, Sun and Moon and Ultra.
Yeah, you can find them all except for Diamond and Pearl. You can find them all except for Hoenn, Diamond and Pearl, and...
Black and White?
No, you can find Black and White.
Oh.
No, you can't find Black and White. They have X, Y, and Z. That's what it is. Black and White, Diamond and Pearl, Hoenn, and Orange Island. You can't find those. Or Johto. They only have the newer ones and the original. I'm just now realizing that.
They have the 4Kids one.
Yeah, which I don't mind, but I mean, come on. I want to relive the Sinnoh, the Hoenns.
We want to relive everything that Ash has gone through about 3 times in a row.
Well, I mean, I never finished watching X, Y, and Z because, Disney being Disney.
Disney being Disney. Americanize everything.
Well, the issue was their scheduling.
That too.
But yeah.
I mean, at least they weren't as bad as 4Kids, but...
True.
Next up on the list, Activision Blizzard. What did they do this time?
What didn't they do? They are in a large lawsuit about sexual harassment, degrading women, pretty much that entire category. That whole thing, and underpaying women. Just the whole thing. That, and they had a good chunk of their associates, men and women, walk out and protest.
You know why it really sucks?
What?
It sucks because they own Crash and Spyro.
Yeah, since they bought Activision, yeah.
Yeah. And I love those games, but now they're being protested. Many people probably aren't going to buy the games if they never tried them before, all because of that now. Mm-hmm. The games pay.
Yep, the players lose just as much as the companies lose.
I'm glad Nintendo has not had anything happen like that. Get you knocking over here. Need to be double sure of that.
There's no wood over here. That is not what that means.
But, Blizzard has really been,
they've gone downhill in the last 10 years.
Yeah. They've had great games, World of Warcraft. I never played these games, first off.
Okay, so I played a little bit of World of Warcraft. I tried it because, I was curious. My computer wasn't able to really handle it, so I didn't play long.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's not your thing, though.
No. It's not as... In my opinion, it wasn't as fun as, Wizard 101 or Pirate 101 when we played those.
Yeah. Overwatch, still not my thing, but I've had friends play the game. They said the game's amazing. They're coming out with Overwatch 2, but because of what happened, a lot of them saying, we're not doing this. Ever since the whole competition of the one guy from China.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as they basically said, nope, he forfeit.
But that was Hearthstone.
Hmm?
That was a Hearthstone thing. That wasn't Overwatch.
I think Blizzard was still a part of it, though.
Yeah, they own Hearthstone.
Well, I'm saying that Blizzard did that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, that had nothing to do with Overwatch, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that Blizzard has just... I'm just saying that Overwatch part of the game, that Blizzard is still going down, and it really hit hard when that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of people were mad at Blizzard, like, we're not buying your stuff anymore because of that. But people were, really protesting, and then about 2 months later, a lot of them just went back to it.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing about protesting. You go right back to what you're hating immediately. Because you feel like, oh, that's enough time for them to realize what they did.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know you got to keep going.
You got to keep going until the change happens.
Yep.
Otherwise, no one learns anything. Next up on the list, Disney Train.
So, in the past, we talked about the Disney train going from, the speed train going all over Florida. Well, it has been announced that the one going from the airport to Disney Springs has been not canceled, postponed indefinitely.
Ah.
Not really sure the reasons why, but I'm sure it has to do with business practices and maybe some legal agreements with other companies. Who knows?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yep.
Everything always happens with money. And as soon as like 1 cent goes missing, we're pulling out. We're done. Nope, no more.
Yep.
And next on the list, Disney World masks.
Masks are back at Disney World. As of the time of filming, it has been 2 days since they've implemented it. Basically, anytime you're on a ride inside a building or shopping or anytime you're indoors, you have to have the mask on.
All right.
Outside, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Which in this heat, good call.
Yeah, good call. I know like a lot of people say, I can't breathe the mask out. Yeah, in the heat you really can't because it's air conditioning is a little easier.
Yeah, in the cooler months it'll be a little easier. But they are back, and I can imagine that I can imagine that it's going to be like that for a while, especially with this new Delta surge.
Yeah.
That being said, Disney is also saying that non-union workers for Disney are required to have vaccinations.
Mm.
So they're still negotiating with the unions.
Mm. Yeah. Get vaccinated, darn it. Last up on the list, very strange one, because we don't talk about that much. Fortnite.
Okay, so I'm not a Fortnite player.
Neither am I.
Dan's not a Fortnite player.
It's basically like Overwatch, but different stuff entirely.
It's just not our thing.
Yeah, it's basically get on a team, shoot the other guys, win, plus more things. It's more complicated than that. I'm just not into it to care, really.
Yeah. I've never been good at shooters. Ever. I'm barely good at Splatoon. That's hitting the floor.
Kid, what are you doing? I don't know. You're just repeating hitting the floor. It won't do anything else.
They just announced, literally a couple hours at the time of filming ago, that they are getting a crossover with what they call it again. Hold on. Give me just a second.
Yeah, there's not really new characters coming out like they had with Rick and Morty, Superman.
Yeah, a Rift tour featuring Ariana Grande. Which, we've had cameos and crossovers from other things before, but this one was just one of those, like, why?
I mean, they had one before with another pop star like that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And they had like a whole show about it. It's kind of cool when you looked at it.
Yeah, which I have no problem with. Again, we don't play it, but it's just one of those. I get the Marvel heroes. I get that because they fight. The closest thing to my knowledge that Ariana Grande has ever done as a fighting thing was her Break Free music video.
Or from Sam and Cat when she handed Cat the sock full of butter.
Yeah, but I'm referring more to her actual canon, not fiction. Because her music video, she literally was like a space person fighting aliens. It was a very interesting music video. It was very. She fired rockets from her. Yeah. This is PG-13. We're not gonna.
Yeah, we'll just say where.
Yeah, it was a very weird music video. Yeah, it's just weird. I thought it was worth talking about.
Yeah. But overall, that's it now.
We shall be back next week, hopefully. I'm like I said last week, I'm still waiting on the second interview for a full-time position. That will probably change things up, but once we find a place, schedules will be able to pick up things where we want to be. We don't have to worry about you or me doing anything. We can literally just make sure on a day that I'm not working and you're not working early or whatever, we can time it right where we can film a lot more things we want to film.
Yeah, definitely. But that's it, my friends.
We've done a lot today here at the good old Random Blast, so, time to...
Hit the old dusty trail.
I wasn't going to say that, but okay. I'm Otaku Camp.
I'm Viet Dan. Hope you had a blast.
We love you guys. Don't forget to love each other. And don't forget to stay random. Peace out.